Let's get to the story everybody's been talking about over the last few hours, and that is the trade of the unicorn, Kristaps Porzingis, who has voiced his displeasure with management in New York, wanted out, and gets his wish, traded with Trey Burke, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Courtney Lee to Dallas. And the Knicks get Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan, and Wesley Matthews. And they potentially have all kind of cap space to try to make a splash in the off-season market for big-name free agents. Shaq, when you heard this had gone down, what did you think?
I mean, I knew Porzingis was, not having his way with management, and he forced a trade, and they gave it to him. I think it's good for Dallas. You got two young European stars that will definitely play well together. On the other hand, New York creating $75 million of cap space. The question is, can they lure a big-time free agent to come to New York? I know it's a big market, I know everybody likes New York, but the question is, with the stuff that's been going on with management, can they lure, Kevin Durant or a big-time player to come play
or a Kyrie Irving or a Kawhi Leonard, you name it? What was your initial impression, Charles, when you heard this was going down this afternoon?
I like my chances with Porzingis and Doncic going forward. I like my chances. To me, first of all, we can't say anything bad about the Knicks yet. But, Shaq just said it, that cap space don't mean nothing unless they get guys.
Huge if. Yeah,
it's a huge if. And then, because you're going to have to sign somebody. And if you sign guys who aren't superstars, who are just good players, it's going to kill your franchise for the next 10, 15 years. Let's say, hypothetically, they don't get Kevin. They don't get Kevin.
Say Jimmy Butler and Kyrie? No, not Kyrie. Jimmy Butler and Kemba Walker.
That'll get them to the 7th spot in the East, and they'll be dead for the next 20 years. I mean, Ernie, there's how many great superstars in the NBA where you say we can build around this guy with 5?
There's 5 guys that no matter what position, where they are, you could build around them or will take your team.
I mean, I think there's LeBron.
No question.
Kevin, KD, James Harden.
Yep.
Kawhi.
Yes, Kawhi.
Anthony Davis.
I would say Kawhi over Anthony Davis because it's proven that what he's doing in Toronto and what he's done in San Antonio.
Yeah, but Toronto got a really good team.
But I'm saying Anthony Davis is probably 5 on the list for me instead of 4.
Okay. But if they don't get some of those guys, they're going to be, because you know how those New Yorkers are.
Oh, and Greek Freak.
Yeah, Greek Freak. God forgot about him. But I'm telling you, you know how people in New York are. They're going to have to spend that money. So if they don't get, because remember a few years ago we had this argument. You said, who's the big winner tonight? I said, Amari Stoudemire. Because those other teams didn't get LeBron and those guys. The Knicks had to spend money, and they gave it to Amari.
Quickly on Anthony Davis here, what do you think New Orleans is going to do? And how quickly will they act?
I think they will react very quickly. Rumor has it that they took him out of the, pre-warm-up. Yeah, they took him out of the thing. So obviously they are having conversation, and hopefully they're smart enough to get 3 or 4 pretty good players, because you don't want to just let that guy walk away one, and you don't want to get nothing.
The leverage is now. Well, the leverage is now.
Well, let me say this too. Adam Silver needs to block that trade.
Why?
I don't like what the Lakers are doing. I don't think it's right.
What the Lakers are doing?
Yes, I don't think.
What did they do?
We're collusion, and you know it's collusion.
How's it collusion?
Well, because listen.
How is it collusion?
When you share an agent.
Listen, let's tell you something. Rich Paul got mad at me because I said a month ago, I said, the fix is in. Anthony Davis going to the Lakers. This before all this rumor started. And he says, Charles, he didn't like me saying the fix was in. The fix has been in. I think Commissioner Stern, who I like a lot, need to come out and say, hey, we can trade Anthony Davis, but he cannot go to the Lakers. We cannot have players and agents colluding to stack super teams. Adam Silver needs to say, Anthony Davis, we love you.
You can't have players?
We can't have players dictating who going to play together.
But time out.
So how'd you get to Houston?
As a player,
I got traded to Houston.
But I'm saying as a player.
You demanded that trade.
No, I did. No, I didn't.
You're saying as a player.
I don't like the fact.
Another player couldn't say, man, I would love to play with you one day, man. Let's get if you want to do it, I'm ready for it.
That's not what they're doing right now, Kenny. They're stacking the team. The agents, guys are sharing agents. They're stacking teams. That ain't right.
I'm not saying that that practice doesn't exist, but that practice exists. Guys who have the same agents have all through time.
They've never stacked their teams like they're trying to do
because
now.
of their agents, and sometimes they weren't a good player.
No, listen.
And agents
always
who
been
have
going on.
relationships with team,
Just
that's
not
how
as loud.
coaches have been hired over the years. That
not
is
as loud, Chuck.
That's not unheard of.
This is the one that just comes out and hits you like a thumb in the eye just because of the relationships there with the agent
No
representing
question.
LeBron and with Anthony Davis.
So what?
And then coming out.
Because he's good enough
and
to
then
get
coming
two
out of
great
baseball and
players.
saying, by the way,
Business.
he
That's
has,
called
he has
business.
no
Come on.
intention of signing with
Yeah,
New Orleans.
he can only go to, first of all, then he says, I'm going to only go to the Lakers, and if y'all trade me to another team, I'm leaving after next year. Yeah. That is 100% collusion, and Adam Silver needs to say,
That's business, Chuck. That's
It's
business.
not collusion. It's I want to be in Los Angeles.
It's tampering.
If Magic Johnson calls them and say, this is what we need to do, that's collusion. But as an agent and you're sitting with your clients and you're talking about the future of your clients, it's not collusion. That is the future of the client.
But the bottom line here, if you're just joining us, there was a big trade today, but it wasn't Anthony Davis. It was Kristaps Porzingis going from
we ain't going to play
the
anymore.
Dallas Mavericks.
Somebody, if everybody, listen, come on, man, this stuff is getting ridiculous. If we're not going to compete on the basketball, listen, if we're not going to compete in basketball, we're just going to have one or two super teams. Just let me know.
Our job is to do our job.
Yeah,
Got it.
come on, man,
Okay.
give me a break.
Was anybody else shocked when Charles used perennials in the right context? No. No.
He went to Harvard.
What is perennials anyway?
You used the word.
Like perennial all-star.
Oh, perennial all-star. I wasn't paying attention.
we could be here to refresh your memory.
Now, see, now y'all got me hot, because I can't believe you, who's used to be a superstar, and you, who's a hell of a competitor,
It's a new generation,
think it's all
Chuck.
right for these
It's a new
players to talk
generation,
to
Chuck.
I didn't say it's
Chuck.
now, if agents
It's a new generation, Chuck.
and owners are having these side deals, that's a different.
Come on, man.
We're going to take a break so you can put your earpiece in.